Hey!
Hey!
If you like this content, please subscribe.
You can leave a comment.
Like it.
We're also on Anchor.
We're on Anchor. Both of our podcasts are on Anchor. So if you're on the go and you want to listen instead of having to watch YouTube, you can find us there.
It also works on Spotify as well.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's Super Bowl!
It is the Super Bowl. Yes, that is. But it's also coffee break.
Sorry for blowing out your speakers there.
Nothing's
it is coffee break.
Nothing's better than starting your favorite podcast with just ear-bleedingly loud.
Weirdly enough, we do these on Sundays, and every year the Super Bowl falls on this Sunday.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. Quinky dink?
No. It's like you haven't realized Thanksgiving's always on a Thursday. How weird is that?
Is it really?
I don't know why you opened this window. We're going to be able to hear everything outside now.
Yeah, but we're recording so early.
We'll see. Now you've jinxed it.
If other noises show up, that's my fault. So you can blame me for that one. Okay, so I woke up at 3 this morning.
Yes. You also went to bed at like 11:30, almost midnight. So.
Because it's Super Bowl.
You gotta sleep though.
You gotta party hard, bro.
Party hard. You gotta do that during the Super Bowl, not like 12 hours before it even starts.
Look, I'm willing to predict the first half is really boring because the Rams destroy them, and then the second half is even more boring, and you don't get any good ads, and you're already past the halftime point, and you already know what it's like, and then you just realize that the whole season's over. The Rams win. They take home the championship trophy. Well, they already won the championship, but they take home everything, and then you go, wow, this sucks. And then next Sunday, what are you gonna do? I don't know. Put a gun in my mouth? Maybe. I'm just gonna have to sit there and wait for August.
Oh no.
Just kidding, guys.
You're rooting for... So, I'm gonna root for the Bengals. I think they could do it.
Get the fuck out of my house.
They've surprised everyone so far. Also, you're already rooting for the Rams. It would be boring if I picked them too.
Yeah, this season made me realize, like, maybe... Wait, am I... Oh, I'm a Rams fan. It was when you said, can you shut up about the Rams?
You just keep talking about them. It was like... Because you said something like, yeah, I know, you think the Rams going to win. And you're like, how do you know that? I'm like, because you talk about it all the time.
Anyways.
So what's happening in the world of media today?
Quite a bit, but not too much.
It's gonna be next week. That's the thing's gonna be able to talk about after all the Super Bowl ads and stuff.
Yeah, well, we do have some things to talk about today.
Yeah.
But when I woke up, 3 a.m. here, AZ time, I was going through my phone, and in my news feed, they're like, hey, we captured images of Micheal Keaton, the actor, who played Batman back in Tim Burton's 90s Batman, and he's going to show up in The Flash, and now apparently, and I saw the photos, it's him again, playing Batman for Batgirl, for the DCEU. Now,
their, like, TV show?
No, it's a movie.
They're making a movie now?
They're making a movie.
Oh.
I thought I reported on this.
Why? Well, I guess it makes sense. I might have forgotten. I don't really care much about the Bat family. But I know you do. Look,
okay, so you don't even like the Rams and you hate the Bat family?
I don't hate the Bat family.
I'm pretty sure you gotta go.
I just, there's more interesting DC stuff going on right now. Like Peacemaker. Man.
Hold on. Peacemaker is at the end of my script here.
We'll get there. No, I know
because you bragged on... No. You bragged on me. You told me so many times.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You talk about Peacemaker so much.
Well, I like talking about Peacemaker.
Even at work, they're like, what's going on with Peacemaker?
Yeah, you talk about... The things you like, you talk about a lot.
And that's why that episode a few weeks ago was called Obsession.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know you like Batman a lot, so I got you your Batman mug for coffee this morning. See?
Well, no. I already had this before you.
No, I brought it out of the... Well, no, but I picked it this morning for you.
But yes, I did receive this mug, which is a, oh my god, what's his name?
Adam West?
Adam West Batman.
Yep.
It's teal with yellow, gray, and black.
Yep. You know, those colors that represent Batman. Gray and teal. You know, I guess it makes sense that he'd be doing Batman for Batgirl. He's... Like, I don't know. You can just get any of them.
Okay. Oh, so, okay.
All right. Yeah, clearly you've been thinking about this.
I thought about it really quick here. Several hours ago. And then I watched a really good movie. Here's my issue. Michael Keaton. He already played Batman.
Yeah.
And I get it. Bring him back for the Flash, because Flashpoint, I know it's a paradox. The understanding of a paradox would be unto itself.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
That was in... well, what's wrong with having him be on Batgirl, though? Because I think it makes sense. Just pick one of the Batmans, you know? And if rumors are true and Ben Affleck is going to be the predecessor to Robert Pattinson's Batman.
No. So, let's get this straight really quick here.
Okay.
Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Right? For the DCEU, Detective Comics Extended Universe, okay? Robert Pattinson, the Batman. It's his own standalone thing.
Like the Joker?
Like the Joker.
Why? Just like...
The Batman has nothing to do with the DCEU.
There's too many goddamn Bat movies. Too many Bat people. Keep them all in order, and DC's doing this thing where it's like, yeah, we have our extended universe, but then we also have our other ones, which are the same exact fucking characters and stories, but not in this universe. Oh.
You're reminding me of that guy we were talking about last week. Roland Emmerich. I heard the exact quote. He said, "What, they got like 8 Spider-Man films ready to go, and they're gonna do that? Can't we do something new and original?"
I mean, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I kind of get it, but honestly, piss off. You made Green Lantern, and I'm not gonna forgive you for that one.
I mean, I would love a good Green Lantern movie.
But how much is Michael Keaton going to be Batman in Batgirl movie?
I'm willing to bet like maybe 10 minutes of screen time tops.
Is he physically doing anything?
I doubt it. He's
so then
like
why don't
50.
Why don't you go? He's like 60, okay.
Oh, he looks great.
Why don't you go get Christian Bale?
But
why don't you go get Ben?
Here's the thing.
Why don't you go get another guy?
They probably asked and they probably said no.
Why are they saying no?
Because they don't want to do it anymore. Ben already tried leaving, and Christian Bale has made it very clear he did not enjoy being Batman.
Look, I don't reach requirements to be Batman, but if I had the chance, I would never stop.
Also, doesn't Christian Bale live in the UK somewhere?
Yes, he's British.
So yeah,
he has the most fake British accent ever.
Fly over to LA to do like one film.
He actually lives in LA.
As the I guess maybe he just doesn't want to do it. You know, everyone also made fun of him.
He's
endlessly for his Batman performance.
What are you talking about?
The angry voice, pocket lips.
Swear to me.
Swear to me.
Anyways, I get somebody new. I don't care, but oh my god, Michael Keaton again.
Well, I like Michael Keaton.
No. But what I was gonna say is, I think Michael Keaton's a great actor. Mm-hmm. I think his best performance was Ray Kroc in The Founder.
That was a really good movie. Too bad I hate Ray Kroc.
You know, a lot of people hate Ray Kroc, but I actually love him and I look up to him because I'm like, that's what you need to be successful.
A villain. The antagonist of the story. Screw over 2 guys who just meant well, and then when one of them is literally dying, you take the last of their fortune out from underneath them. Yeah.
When people say Napoleon Bonaparte is a loser...
Who the hell is Napoleon Bonaparte? Do you mean Napoleon
Bonaparte?
Who is that?
Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yeah, that's his
Not
last name.
Bonaparte.
No, it's
Bonaparte.
Bonaparte.
No. You're saying it completely wrong.
God. Anyways. Great guy. Really cool.
No,
he's got the
villain.
mentality.
He's another villain.
Alexander the Great.
You are Barney Stinson. Where you just root for the bad guys in stories. And you think every movie is tragic because the good guy doesn't win in the end.
I'm not gonna lie, yes. When that was brought up to me, I was like, And then I looked back at my thoughts of Star Wars and I was like, Emperor Palpatine was actually trying to fucking fix this thing.
Speaking of Barney, do you have How I Met Your Father on your list anywhere?
No, because he kept bragging on me about how I always talked about everything.
I'm sorry.
Oh, let's talk about Pam and Tommy.
Yeah.
What a great episode. No, it wasn't. I don't know how far it's gonna go.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, I enjoyed it too.
Wait, which one are we talking about now? Pam and Tommy or How I Met Your Father?
That last episode of How I Met Your Father, I didn't think was the best episode.
No, I wanted to bring it up because now we're a couple of episodes in and we have like a better understanding.
There's a great character development there with her and her mom, which I found very fascinating. But to be honest, I ate a leftover hot dog, but before I ate the hot dog, I touched the dog, who is still shedding, despite it's been months.
Oh.
And as I was eating it, I looked at my fingers, and I'm just covered in fur, and I was like, am I just eating bum fur?
Always. I went to sleep.
And then I just gave him the hot dog.
And then I was like, I flipped my pillow over to like get to the other side, and as I flipped it over, the red pillowcase just looked white because of how much dog fur was peppered over it.
Okay, having a husky in Arizona is a very...
Stop telling everyone where we live.
Just said Arizona.
But still.
It's a big state.
Not really. I guess.
It is.
No.
Anyways, a husky in a dry desert,
Yeah.
constantly shedding. Every morning, I have a goatee now. Usually I have a beard, but yeah, I'm telling everybody everything.
And you're super cute.
Yeah, but you see how I don't have husky fur in there?
Yeah.
Because I already plucked it all out.
It's when I wake up and I have to just like grab my eyes because I feel them like stuck to my the bridge of my nose and whatever. I'm just like, get it off me.
Sometimes when I'm drinking water, I go, what's on my tongue? And I just pull out a white whisker. And I'm just like, ugh.
I have to regularly check him to make sure he hasn't gotten any of his own fur in his eye. But he sure is great, though. Love him endlessly. We should get a different brush, I think. I think we can get a more powerful brush.
Or a different dog.
No! My baby! My little baby man! Sleeping downstairs because he probably wants to just eat something. He has... his breakfast isn't for a little while yet.
Dude, I was telling this story the other day. We got pizza the other night.
Yeah, we did.
And I brought him back in from a pee session where he goes out and he pees. This morning he peed on my wall.
The outside of the building.
It's still my wall.
But yeah, he does that especially when it's cold or wet, and he's like, no, fuck that. I'm not walking over to that bush.
And then he comes in and he goes over to the table, right? In the, what is that? Dining room? Yeah, a dining room. Sorry, we don't have chairs, so we don't actually eat in the dining room.
No, we just use it to drop all our shit.
And then he starts smelling the pizza boxes. And I was like, hey, no.
Usually you let him, lick the bottom of the box.
Yeah, not usually.
We used to do that. On certain pizzas.
He's developing bad manners, and he was looking at our pizza, and he was like, I'm going to eat that.
He is starting to develop
The thing was,
bad
that
manners.
wasn't the pizza box. That was our cheese spread box.
Oh. And he's lactose intolerant.
Yeah, it's bad.
Can't give him too much cheese, otherwise or beans. Can't have too many beans. That one was a bad one.
Me either.
Good thing you love Taco Bell.
Ooh, Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. I didn't put that in there.
Oh, their new, like, chicken meals?
So we tried... They have, was it Chicken Cantina Tacos?
Yeah.
And they have two of them. One's a Chipotle, the other one is a avocado ranch.
I liked the avocado one better, I would say.
And then they have another taco, which is a new Dorito flavor, which we found out that Flamin' Hot Cheetos... No.
Flamin' Hot Doritos? Yeah.
Frito-Lay, come on.
It's all the same.
Leave me alone.
Let's be honest.
But they were having struggles during the pandemic. And so they stopped making that one, and then they made this Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
Which I accidentally picked up. I just wanted Cool Ranch because I wanted to make nachos today for the Super Bowl.
And then the cashier was like, "Oh yeah, they're coming up with these flamin' flavors," and you were just like, "Mm-hmm," and you just was completely unaware he was talking about something we were purchasing.
Oh, I told him about Taco Bell, and I was like, "Yeah, they're making the new taco," because I was like, "Why are you talking to me about this?" But okay, I guess you're into it.
And then we got home, and you were like, "Wait, I thought I got Cool Ranch," and she's staring at your bag. I'm like, "No, I thought you knew."
And it makes sense why he asked me that question, and then I just gave him a ton of information about Taco Bell that he did not want to hear.
He just goes to the back room during his break, and he's like, "Yeah, this guy, I asked him about the chips he was buying, and then he just started fucking talking about Taco Bell."
Am I psychotic? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Deranged? Precisely.
It's more fun that way.
Okay. We've only hit one bullet point here.
I mean, there's not really much to say about anything.
Can you pronounce that name?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Did you expect? Were you expecting me
I expected you to fuck that up.
Oh, here, let me try again. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
So, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Mm-hmm.
What nationality do you think he is?
Oh, I don't remember. I literally don't
really,
remember.
You can't figure that out just by the way it's spelled?
Well, I don't want to make assumptions. French?
Yeah.
Oh!
What other language is John spelt like Jean?
Jean, yeah.
Anyways, Jean-Claude Van Damme, back in the 80s, he was a huge action movie star.
What's one of his most popular roles, if you can remember?
Bloodsport.
Alright. Do you have a different example?
I never watched Bloodsport either, don't worry.
Anyone here doesn't know what Bloodsport is.
He's the villain of Expendables 2.
Damn it, I don't know that one either. That's okay. I'm sure I know I've seen him. Like his face somewhere.
In Bloodsport, he does this crazy move where he's stretching. And hear me out, and I've seen the scene.
Uh-huh.
He's on two chairs, right? And he puts his feet up on the chairs. And then he slowly goes into a split.
Oh.
And then his legs are completely...
like parallel? Like horizontal? Perpendicular?
Horizontal.
What are these words?
And then his body, his upper torso is like a T.
Oh, wait, I might have seen that.
But that's him showing off like his real ability to do this mixed martial arts. Anyways, great actor. No, he's not.
JK, I was lying.
He's fun to watch. But he finally said that he's going to do one last action film and he's done.
How old is he? 50?
Oh, he's got to be 50 or 60.
Damn.
I know, we're getting old.
Did he get jealous when he saw Sylvester Stallone do his last Rambo?
Well,
he's like, I could do it too.
Expendable 4.
Expendables 4?
I reported on this like a few weeks ago.
I always forget they even made a third one.
It was bad.
Ugh. They're making a fourth one? Or has it come out already?
No, they're making it. Anyways, because he was the bad guy in 2, maybe he comes back in 4. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm surprised Jackie Chan and Arnold aren't done yet. Like,
Yeah. They could do more.
But to be honest, when talking about older actors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nothing against Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy.
Hell
But I thought he was done, and then he came back as, what was that Netflix movie? It was so good.
Oh, Dolomite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Name is Dolomite.
That was such a good movie.
That was awesome.
Super. If you guys haven't seen it, you should watch My Name is Dolomite with Eddie Murphy.
Actually, if you don't know anything about Eddie Murphy, just watch Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you love stand-up comedy, check out Eddie Murphy's Raw.
Mm-hmm. Raw. Raw. My parents never let me watch Raw. I was like, oh, it's too raunchy. It's too. And then we watched it finally together, and I was like, you know what? It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that raunchy.
To be honest, my family was not into stand-up, so I never got to see stand-up as a kid.
Me neither, except for...
I found it on Comedy Central here and there.
My parents liked country stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall. They're fine, but, there's more in the stand-up world.
When starting out, those are good ones to work with.
Yeah, they're very safe.
Not only safe, but you can get the jokes,
Mm-hmm.
and you see where the joke is going.
Yeah.
And you watch it enough times, so you're like, okay, I understand the formula. And then you get into the really intense stuff, like what I'm into.
Hey, Mark Maron, Mike Birbiglia. Ah.
Anyways, Doctor Strange revealed artwork for
Rintra.
I don't know this character. He looks like a Minotaur.
This is definitely a name where they wrote it down and they're like, yes, this is a good name
How
for
can
this
we
character.
fuck this up?
And then the first time they had to say it out loud, they were like, uh-oh. That didn't roll off the tongue as good as I thought.
Anyways, Doctor Strange is the next movie coming out for the MCU.
Oh, yeah?
I'm very excited. I'm going to go see it. Unlike Spider-Man, I will actually go see this one.
June? July? When does it come out? May?
April?
Eventually.
When the big spiraling circle of what did
Magic
you call
hands.
it? Yeah.
Magic hands. Circle hands.
Do that, and then you know it's here.
Yeah. It's that easy. Duh.
Okay. Justin Bieber had a party.
Okay.
Starting Friday night. He did a performance, and then the party lasted for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And a gunman came in, killed
Damn.
4 people.
Holy shit! Did they catch him?
Not much was said about it.
That sucks.
It does suck.
Not even Justin Bieber. He's just he's just some washed up has-been. Let him be.
I don't care too much about the guy.
Not really.
But, I mean, again, celebrities just having fun. I mean, this is a weekend to celebrate. If you're, American?
I guess if you care about sports, I suppose.
This is a fun weekend. This is a really cool Super Bowl. But we just can't seem to get away from shootings.
No. I don't know what else we can say about this other than that sucks. I'm sorry for the people's families, and yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, no, I wanted to bring that up. They revealed their ages, but they didn't reveal names.
Some discretion, yeah.
Yeah, and
don't want to publicize it or anything.
That just bums me out. It's not fun.
What's next on our list?
Well, Moon Knight. Apparently, there's a scene in Moon Knight, which is the new upcoming MCU television show for Disney Plus. I was going to say Netflix.
It's going to be a television show?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Anyways, Kevin Feige. Feige?
Every single time anyone says it, they say it differently. we watched a behind the scenes thing from the
obviously
Avengers.
Kevin Feige.
And every single Avenger said it differently. And I was like, I don't know who to believe.
I think it's Feige. Anyways, there's a scene, apparently, where Moon Knight, as Moon Knight, is just wailing on some other character. And it's completely brutal. In the way it was described, it made me think about The Punisher.
Nice.
And that last fight that we had with Daredevil.
Nice. Yeah.
Where it just doesn't stop. They just keep punching them. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited for it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know if the MCU people are really ready. And the people listening to this, I know you're ready. Mm-hmm. Because you wouldn't be here if you weren't.
True. I don't know. I think it might be good because I know they're obviously trying to teeter into more serious topics and whatever.
How are they going to deal with Daredevil? Or not Daredevil, but Deadpool.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Now that they have Deadpool, they need to start getting comfortable. Superhero movies have not been for all ages for a while now. And now Marvel is going to have to get on board with that as well. They can't skate by on PG-13 forever. You know?
When watching Tim Burton's Batman, right, with Micheal Keaton, when I listen to the Joker, what's his name?
Man.
Jack
Nicholson.
He says something, and he goes, "This town needs an enema."
Yeah.
I watched that as a kid and never understood it. As an adult now, I'm just like, that's really deep and dark, and that is ferocious.
So yeah, superheroes, I think things like, not only Peacemaker, which is a great example, but...
Again, I'm not bringing it up. It's not me, it's her.
It's, things like Doom Patrol, also, watching Invincible, and the few episodes we watched of The Boys. A dark take on superheroes is an interesting direction to take it. And I think it's more interesting than just a guy flies through the air and punches people, you know?
So now we get to the Oscar nominations.
Whoa.
And I was completely correct.
Yeah.
Which, again, just pointing this out to everyone, that I've predicted a lot of things.
You are the prophet. Bow down.
No, we're not making a cult out of this.
Yet. Get on board, guys.
So, leading actors, Javier, Jesus.
Javier Bardem.
Bardem. Benedict Cumberbatch. Andrew Garfield, Will Smith, and Denzel Washington.
Those are all good actors.
They are really good actors, and I would say Andrew Garfield might be the best Spider-Man ever. Anyways, so... God, why is this up? Why is it like this?
Is it alphabetical? Is that what it is? This
maybe?
list we're on?
Maybe. Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So, Encanto, we talked a lot about Encanto.
Mm-hmm. Phenomenal.
Got nominated for Best Animated Feature, along with Luca, which we haven't seen,
No.
and Raya the Last Dragon, which we also talked about.
Which I've since watched after making my review. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It could be more. That's the thing.
Raya?
Yeah, it could have been a whole TV show. I feel like.
I enjoyed it.
I did too.
I like the telling of different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Encanto, really good, like I said. Never saw Luca.
With Encanto, Zero to Hero left a comment on something, and he mentioned that he heard them playing one of the songs on the radio. We Don't Talk About Bruno or something.
Did you see me arguing with him?
Oh, yeah? What did you say?
He said, "Let's not talk about Bruno," was playing. And I was like, okay. And then he goes, was it Colombia, Me, and Kento?
Yeah, that one's a great song. Put that one on the radio.
Again, I don't speak Spanish, so don't attack me for that.
Yeah, sorry.
I've made that very clear. And he was like, that one has a more of a bop to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, isn't that the opening song?
No, it's the one that plays when they it plays during the credits, and it also plays when everyone's arriving for Antonio's
Okay.
Gift ceremony.
But he wanted a bop.
Yeah, if you're gonna be on the radio, give me something to like jazz to.
Yeah, but I was like, no, pressure.
Surface pressure.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I thought it was just pressure.
No, it's called surface pressure. Good.
Okay, because I was like, pressure, and then he argues with me and he goes, it's still not there, and I was like, it sounds like every other fucking pop song ever.
But it's all in Spanish.
Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
I would argue, okay, the thing is with Surface Pressure, or We Don't Talk About Bruno, is a big part of what makes them enjoyable is the visuals. So if you are hearing it for the first time without any visuals, it's hard to, like, really get wrapped up in it. Also, I would say playing those songs on the radio is a really good way to ruin that soundtrack, because that's what they did with Frozen. I heard Let It Go on the radio at least 20 times before I actually watched the movie.
Honestly, you gotta let it go.
No, I'll never, because then I got there, I got to that part in the movie, and I'm like, this song is, I'm annoyed because I kept hearing it every single fucking day on the radio, and then I watched it with the visuals, and I'm like, well, that doesn't help.
I remember being a cashier, and the dad had to show his kid, who was causing a fit, Frozen 2.
Nice.
Because that was the only way to calm that kid down. Now, that was a young boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to make assumptions there. But I found that interesting because I hated Frozen.
Yeah.
The message in that one? Ugh.
Apparently, there's one. I don't know.
I might as well watch a documentary about the Epstein Island. I mean, let's be honest.
I'd probably be more entertained. At least I'd learn something other than your sister can love you. Go sisters. Disney.
So, there's 3 movies here to talk about. Dune.
Yes.
Which I've talked at length about it.
You loved it endlessly. I thought we were going to buy it that one time when we were waiting in line and we saw it sitting on the
yeah,
shelf
but I
right
hated the artwork for it. I was just like, I don't like this.
It is, yeah. The floating heads thing is stupid. I'm tired of seeing movies doing that.
Not only that, it was... You see Timmy walking in the desert with his outfit, right? Mm-hmm. And he looks badass, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And the breathing apparatus that he has?
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. I mean, that really makes Star Wars look like pathetic.
But you know what's even better? Second Timmy, his head floating nebulously above himself, looking handsome and dramatic.
Yeah, that was annoying. Dune is up for Best Picture.
Yep.
It won't win.
It won't. It'll probably go to like something stupid like
now.
Like
hold
West
on.
Side Story.
Visual effects. We have Spiderman. Come on.
All the way down to the bottom.
Oh my god, this website's ridiculous.
It's not even in alphabetical order. What the hell?
It is.
Visual effects. There we go.
Dune, Free Guy, No Time to Die, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Spider-Man No Way Home.
Honestly, I'd say either No Time to Die or Dune deserves that one. But Dune more so. No Time to Die was good. But they had very, like realistic.
Honestly, I would say choreography.
Yes.
The choreography, especially when... Well, I don't want to give it away. You guys haven't seen it, but there's a bar fight.
Bar fart.
My brain farted, and I just spoke it. But there's a fight.
That was a good scene. Yes.
And
I do
the choreography was pretty... Yeah, see? You remember it.
It was a lot of fun.
Why do you remember it?
Because it was a lot of fun. Like, it was a fun, engaging combat scenario. Which is... You can tell it's fun engaging when you can tell the characters are basically talking with their bodies.
I love when he dropped off that top balcony and he hit the bar and fell onto the bar side.
Yeah, and he just got himself a drink.
And then he gets back up, and grabs a drink. And then his partner is watching him, and he's like, let's go. And she's got this fully automatic weapon, and I was just like, oh, man.
She was cute, too.
She was fucking hot.
I say Dune deserves it for visual effects. Because they made things that don't exist and can't exist. And they made it look like they 100% do exist. It looks like
they went to Mars and filmed it.
It's not just like the desert or the desert monsters or whatever, or the, like, you know, grand palaces and everything. It's the vehicles. That's really the most impressive part.
Dude, that dragonfly helicopter thing?
The one that, like, has to hook onto the tank at certain parts. Like, that's the part where they deserve that.
The bad guys, they have the ones that drop down, and then they shoot out the big-ass balloons, like they're hot balloons.
Yeah.
Hot air balloons, and they're just landing.
Here's the thing. Free Guy, Shang-Chi, Spiderman, yeah, they're really visually effect-heavy, but they're not... Like, I don't think that's a real dragon standing there.
You're not hitting that high concept.
Yeah.
And that's what Dune is. And Dune doesn't finish the story, but where it leaves you off, like you described, it was the best trailer
yes.
you've ever seen.
That was the best 2-hour-long trailer I've ever seen. Can't wait for the actual movie. But, like, even with Dune, like, you know, the sandworms, which is probably the most alien concept in that whole story, looks real. They've done it in a way that feels grounded in a sense of reality. You know, Shang-Chi's, like, you know, demon monsters running around, or they're little, like...
They're kaijus.
They're little, like, you know, fluffy, easy-to-market plush monster that they have going around with them. It's not... Like, I can tell that is like a green blob that they're holding on to, that they have special effects over it.
No, I would say it deserves Best Picture. But I haven't seen Tragedy of Macbeth, which is now on Apple Plus.
Yeah, we'll watch it sometime
Power
this
of
week.
the Dog is on Netflix. I will not watch it. And what was the other one?
Tick, Tick, Boom?
I don't know where to find that one.
I don't know. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. I kind of want to see it. I've heard good things.
Well, it got nominated for a lot of
things.
Yeah. It's funny that he got nominated for that one and not Spiderman.
Well, that's another thing.
I'm sorry, I can't stop putting my foot in that shitty mud and saying, why would I watch this when I could just go back and watch the other ones?
The thing is, the shitty part about this whole list is visual effects and, like, hair and makeup are going to be the only categories where you see superhero movies. Even though those are the ones all the crusty old directors are bitching that those are the movies ruining the industry. Those are the ones people want to see. They're never nominated for Oscars and stuff.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Horror movies get the same treatment. Horror movies don't even get that sometimes.
Well, there's a big outcry with the fan base about The Lighthouse, which we've talked addendum about.
It's so good.
It's good, but you don't understand it.
So weird.
Something that's never left my mind is The Green Knight, which never got nominated.
That one was really amazing.
And it's like, why don't we talk about these things? But then when you talk to the normal people who watch movies and television, right? They don't watch these fucking masterpieces.
I don't know.
But yet, we're gonna fucking give Spielberg and the West Side Story a goddamn nomination.
Yawn. That fucking half-assed, trite, paint by numbers.
Now get this. When I was asking around, people didn't go watch it either.
No, it's because it has Spielberg's name on it, and the Academy is, like, all butt buddies with Spielberg. Like, oh yeah, he's my friend, so I want him to get nominated. He helped me pay off my car loan or whatever. I'll give him a nomination.
I would too.
No. I won't nominate Spielberg.
If he paid off my car, I would do that.
Fuck that. Your amount of money ain't got nothing to do with your lack of directing skills.
Back in the day, he was good.
Back in the day, but that was a long time ago.
Now, I will bring up this. Peacemaker really made it very clear about encounters with the third kind.
I totally forgot about that one. I just remember, is it gonna be like Alien, where you impregnate us with alien babies? And there's just knock knock. Aw, you're upset about that? How else am I gonna experience motherhood? Speaking of horror movies, looks like you got Jordan Peele's next movie on your list there?
Yeah, so Jordan Peele's new movie is called Nope.
I'm excited.
Nope.
I'm excited.
And he brought back some actors. The only trailer we got was them showing off his other movies.
Yeah, we haven't seen...
Have you seen the poster for it?
Yeah, it's wacky.
I was like, okay.
Like, we've known about this movie for a while, but we haven't seen anything. And I think we're finally going to get something during the Super Bowl.
Did you see who's playing the... Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Did you see who's playing the main actor?
I don't remember.
Steven Yeun? Ewan?
Remind me.
Glenn.
I love him. He's great.
The
He's
voice
really
of Invincible?
good. Yeah. He's really great.
So, I'm curious, what do you guys think? I never saw Get Out. And that was not because I was being a judgy bitch or anything. And I never saw Us.
I was afraid. That was the thing. Everyone was like, these are terrifying. And I'm like, I'm not ready.
I think we're ready.
I think we're ready.
I think we watch a lot of scary things.
You know, after we watched, The Witch so many times, I became desensitized to it. I think, and now I've also gotten to the point where I'm like, I think I could watch The Green Knight again. I think we're ready.
I want a book about that movie.
With The Green Knight?
Yeah.
I want behind the scenes, like documents, Terry's, fucking end me. I wish I could talk. I want a documentary about the behind the scenes work on the movie, or the story in general. I guess we could get the actual story.
It's a poem.
Yeah.
But that one, wow.
It's the giant ladies. That was really the thing.
You like Celtic lore?
It was just like, because giants are fucking bananas, you know? I can't imagine. Nothing more terrifying. Like, I'm afraid of horses, because they're big. Could you imagine something that big as a giant? Not afraid of giraffes, though, because they're silly.
Do yourself a favor if you've never seen it. Watch a giraffe beat the shit out of another giraffe.
Yeah, it's so, like, dumb.
It's intense.
Is there any footage of narwhals fighting? Because I imagine it would be similarly dumb but intense.
I don't want to see that.
I do. Narwhals are awesome.
Dude, watching orcas just hunt a seal is just disturbing.
The ocean. Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a gigantic water
demon.
wolf.
Water wolf. Orcas are water wolves. That is the best way to describe them.
They hunt you. That's why they're called the killer whale.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, like, they were always like...
But I've seen them also save dolphins, and it's like, wait, don't you eat those?
Yeah, because, like, I remember as a kid, they were always painted as being, like, the kind... ocean creature. Their dolphins are kind, and orcas are kind, and orcas are beautiful and black and white, and they're so photogenic. And then in, like, 5th grade, it's like, no, they're super monstrous killers. And it's like, oh, well, that changed a lot of my life.
It's terrifying to watch those creatures approach their prey.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very reminiscent of watching Godzilla trying to get up on the shore.
Run! Oh, God!
Yeah, everyone's just scattering. Doesn't matter what species, they're all just in it together, just going, let's get the fuck out of it.
It's the killer! Run!
And you see the dorsal fin just pop out.
Yeah, the fact that they're black and white, which are easy to spot,
yeah, but
because they're dangerous.
They're pushing so much water in front of them
Mm-hmm.
that you don't see that. You only see this giant mass of blue and this black dorsal fin just coming straight at you.
This sharp teeth mouth opening up as it approaches.
Have you never seen that video?
Which one?
The one that I'm talking about, the seal?
Probably not.
He did not make it.
No, I figured.
He got to the beach.
Oh, no.
And it docked itself on the beach and still got him.
You know, when they beach themselves, it's like, haha, fuck you, I could swim back.
And then just kind of wiggled their way back in.
Yeah.
So the next bullet point is Super Bowl predictions, which I think we already talked about.
Yeah.
Let's go Rams. And
Go! I appreciate both of you teams for making it this far. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of them too.
Yeah, they did. It's been like fucking years since we've had either not Tampa Bay or the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And it's nice having both those losers and Tom Brady out of the Super Bowl. That's the thing I really care about.
Tampa made it once.
Well, it was the one time Tom Brady was with them. It's Tom. I'm tired of Tom. Get out of here. Fucking retire, you old man.
Guys, watch the Super Bowl. Trust me, the game might be boring, but the ads and the halftime show is going to be so much fun.
I'm super excited.
Oh, I hear them.
Yep, I'm coming to close the window.
So she left me. Let's just talk about real problems.
Not even a foot away.
So the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, it ended. We thought there was going to be another episode, and then there wasn't.
So it's mixed reaction on that one. You were playing Pokemon. Don't even fucking start with it.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna give myself a Voltorb. I finally evolved my Ponyta.
Voltorb.
I finally evolved my Ponyta, and he's big and beautiful, and I need to get the right thing, so, because I found out I can evolve my Porygon into Porygon Z, and it's gonna be amazing. So, yeah, that was more fun than watching Mary Sue McBobafett jump around and do boring laser fights.
Have you not seen the clips of the two of them? The brothers of Mandalore?
They're not, neither one of them are technically Mandalorians.
Yes, but they have the armor. And have you seen it? Where Mando is down on his knee and he launches off those Firebirds.
Cool.
And behind him is Boba Fett and he's just shooting people left and right.
Cute.
And he's keeping cover and the Firebirds just shoot off. They're these tiny little rockets. They're like homing missiles, but they're tiny. And they just go in and just fucking explode. And it's just like, oh.
Have you seen the clip of the one guy who was helping someone along? Like he was carrying them on his shoulder. And then he, in order to fire at the enemy, let go of the person he was helping. And then knelt, did a little unnecessary spin, and then fired straight ahead where he was already pointing. Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, you're talking about Boba Fett.
It was one of the bikers, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a fun ending, but we didn't finish the story.
I mean, I don't know what else. I don't really want to see. And then Boba Fett rolled over Mos Espa in a kind, very fluffy manner.
That was cool. That's what I will. The Scorpions or Scorpions.
I don't. Those robots.
The droids. Oh my god.
I mean, it made me excited to see more Mandalorian for sure, but it has done nothing to endear me to Boba Fett any more than I was in the beginning.
I thought it was cool, and I was like, "That's what I'm here for."
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I like Star Wars.
Yeah.
I like Star Wars. Okay, so critics are now already watching Uncharted, the new failed project of Tom Holland, guess that, and Mark Wahlberg, go figure.
I mean, like...
And it currently, right now, as we're recording this, is 48% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Like, it's just those are just terrible casting choices.
They are.
To begin with.
Yeah. Why Tom Holland?
Why Mark Wahlberg? Neither one of those look like the characters they're supposed to be representing.
Mark Wahlberg is a racist. Let's just make that really clearly
yeah.
well known.
That's also out there. Like, it's not funny. They don't look like they have any chemistry, even in just the trailers.
Yeah. No, it looks forced.
Tom Holland...
And not like the cool force.
Tom Holland looks so, like, twee and babyish. Like, I don't...
You know what I thought was weird about this?
Huh.
Is they're doing a novelization of the movie, which is pretty common, unless it already is a book, right?
Yeah.
And the novelization on audiobook will be narrated by Nathan North?
Nolan North?
Nolan.
Yeah, the guy who originally voices...
Nathan.
Yeah. Well... yeah.
Why didn't... Why didn't you just get him?
I don't think he looks... Also, just because you're a good voice actor doesn't necessarily mean you could do a performance. Especially one that requires a lot of stunt work. Something we already knew Tom Holland was decent at least. I don't know. I thought it was bad casting choice from the very beginning, and it looks like my suspicions were correct, which is a bummer.
So the director of Uncharted is Ruben Fleischer?
Fleischer. Ruben. Good old Ruby.
He's known for directing... What's that stupid zombie movie? Oh, there's so many.
I'm just gonna be like, which that narrows it down.
The one with the rules.
Oh, Zombieland.
Zombieland. He did both of those.
I mean, the first one was fine. The second one,
Apparently, Sony wants to keep going with him as a director and make...
Jak and Daxter? I mean, okay, here's the question. Is it gonna be a live-action Jak and Daxter? Or an animated Jak and Daxter? Because that can change a lot.
It would, and I don't have the answers.
I also wonder, because, alright, so, okay, so, like, those, alright, shout out to my Jak and Daxter fans, you know what I'm trying to say here. Jak and Daxter, the first game, is very, very different from the far more popular and more recognizable features of Jak and Daxter 2 and 3. In the first game, it's a plucky, bright, saturated collectathon. And then in the second and third game, it's a dark, edgy battle, war, politics. You shoot people with your guns.
That doesn't sound fun to me at all.
It's so much fun. It is so much fun. I love it. The third one is even better because you go racing in the desert and awesome, like Mad Max-esque.
Oh, like Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts?
I will end you. No, it's better. It's more fun.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Like, I don't know, what part of Jak and Daxter... Because you gotta kind of tell the first story in order to make sense with the second and third stories. How do you make that work?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't see this working out. I mean, I'm pretty sure after Uncharted fails, inevitably...
I bet it'll make its money back. At least.
Oh, God.
Which is still considered a failure, but...
Anyways, let's move on from that one.
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man on the internet.
Yeah.
Why?
Because people like Tobey.
I get that he showed up in that movie, but... Why do we have to keep bringing out that emo Spider-Man?
Because that's the thing. I think we've looped finally back around where we went to, this is really stupid. And now we've looped around to, this is funny.
If you've been listening this whole time, through all the podcasts, there is a point where I do actually talk about what's wrong with that Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll bring it up now again, just so you don't have to do too much back cataloging.
Although you could go back and rewatch all of our podcasts.
You could.
It wouldn't hurt.
But Sony was trying to really fuck over Sam Raimi, and Sam did not like that, and that's why he added such a stupid moment in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was him laughing at the whole franchise and the entire...
like the producers and...
Yeah, just Sony
company.
In general. He was upset, and that's why it's so goofy. And now we just start seeing him all over again, but in a different light, where it's like, hey, look how stupid this is, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Like you said.
I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. It's hard to talk about... It feels like a meme now. And discussing the... creation and development of memes is almost impossible. It's really weird how it'll just happen.
So, Nintendo Direct happened this Tuesday? This last Tuesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday, one of them. I don't remember.
And I didn't watch it. You watched it.
I did. There was no Breath of the Wild 2 information, which I kind of expected.
And I saw a meme about it, and it made sense to me that the reason why Breath of the Wild 2 is not in there is because they're saving it for E3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
and Breath of the Wild 2, here's a bold prediction. Unless we have another crazy pandemic, which I'm pretty sure we're at the end of it.
I hope so, but I don't know.
Russia's really scaring me right now. Anyways, if all goes well, Russia don't fucking do it. It will destroy you.
Please.
It's really not a laughing matter.
Breath of the Wild, what are you talking about? Finish your sentence.
Oh, they're gonna show it off at E3.
Yeah. It makes sense, because that's also, like, that's where you
And
should.
it's gonna drop before Thanksgiving, which is the day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday, not Friday after.
You were thinking before Thanksgiving? I was thinking November.
When does Thanksgiving happen?
In November. Fuck. Why did I think it was September? Oh, man. I don't like Thanksgiving. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, I don't celebrate it either, but I'm assuming that it will be there, and on Black Friday it'll be on sale.
Yeah. Well, yeah. S4 did get announced with the Nintendo Direct. Nothing much I'm too excited for. A new a new Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh, they're doing another one?
Yeah, this one is with the Three Houses people, which is fine. I'm not too excited for it though. They're getting Mother Earthbound on there. Both the original, like the really old one, and the more commonly known Earthbound, which is actually Earthbound 2. Mother 2, technically.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That old RPG.
I want to play those.
Also,
I've heard way too much.
You might like it. You don't like turn-based RPGs, though.
I don't, but I will play them.
Nice.
But also, as a kid born in the 90s, and not being able to have those to play on your console, which we used to have cartridges.
Yeah. Seeing Ness in Smash Bros.
I was like, who is that?
I was like, what are you?
And then in Smash Bros. Melee, you get Lucas. And I was like, who are you?
Yeah. They're weird.
You remind me of Ness.
Yeah.
But that would actually bring me right back. Because I would attempt them.
I think it'd be fun. And then they announced Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to be coming out.
Cool.
So more random anime girls with big boobas. Woo.
Okay, so we're hitting the end here. Upcoming movies. Nothing really. We already talked about Uncharted. Yep. It will drop in theaters this Thursday. If you watch it and you have any opinions, go ahead and message us.
Yeah, let us know.
I have no plans to watch it.
Not really, no.
The next one, this Friday, Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, this Friday?
Yep.
Aw, dang.
In which I talked about the other channel, Power On. We haven't had a chance to do our Resident Evil thing yet.
Yeah,
But we're also going through construction.
Yeah, it's really loud outside our apartments.
And so, I will try.
We're figuring it out. We also have to figure out how we're gonna do our audio with it. Because,
But I was also talking about Forbidden West and just showing off. You know, the first hour.
Yeah, sure.
And then, we already talked about Peacemaker.
This is gonna be the last week for Peacemaker. I'm sad. I've enjoyed it so much. It was Peacemaker, and last time it was Doom Patrol. DC's TV shows on HBO are just killing it.
Far superior. Gives you a lot more room. The one thing that I really love about HBO is that you can just say fuck for the fucking sake of it.
Yeah, just say it all you want. Good thing we're wrapping up because
Yeah.
our best friend is here now. Good old weed whacker man.
So, if you guys have anything to say, any comments,
yeah,
go ahead, reach out. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If you don't watch it, I'm sure you can find all the ads online.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're going to be fun, and we will talk about them if they're interesting enough.
Yes.
Which typically they are.
Some of them, at least. At least some of them's going to be weird. There's always one real weird one.
What was that? Monkey Baby?
That's always the one I think of.
I remember watching that, and I just looked at my dad, because we were watching it together, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And he was like, I don't know. And then there was another one. Oh my god. It was this little kid riding on a bike, and his parents stop him, right?
Yeah.
And the kid starts saying, like, what he wants to do with his life. And then it flashes forward, and he dies, like, in a car accident. And they go, that's why you should get insurance.
What the fuck? You can't do that?
We looked at each other, and we were like, what the fuck was that?
The hell?
Why would you do that?
So yeah, I guess that's the end of coffee break.
We're almost there. I just rewatched Tombstone, the movie.
Nice.
God, it's so good.
Yeah.
You know what I found very interesting about it? And if you're a film nerd, you're gonna have to watch it a few times to see this, but the blocking. Oh my god. It is so subtle. And the costumes. Like, it blew my mind. I was like, ooh, you can see it clearly coming. And the religious overtones, they're constantly talking about hell.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that is awesome. And then, what was the other thing? Oh no. I had another one to talk about.
You 310 to Yuma?
No. It's still good.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it yet, though.
I haven't.
Oh, every Tuesday is Bad Movie Tuesday. Last week, we tried to figure that one out, but we ended up watching the Olympics.
Yeah.
One of you recommended a movie to us. It was, Bigfoot's Revenge?
Or Bigfoot's Bride or something like that.
Bigfoot's Bride.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and I don't think that's one for Judgmental Critter, but I'm going to have to set time aside to go watch that. So thank you for that recommendation.
Yeah.
If you guys have any recommendations for this Tuesday, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we're going to rewatch Tom Cruise's The Mummy.
Oh, man.
It's either that or Beer Fest. Because they aged poorly. And
They have. At least Beer Fest has some good jokes. Like when he dies trying to drink the entire
and then his twin brother shows up.
Yeah.
And it's like, we never missed you.
Stupid.
Because it's the same actor. It's hilarious.
That means I guess we're watching The Mummy.
She's laughing. I'm not.
You picked it. You have to laugh.